are the benefits of coming out of it?
Out of it.
Coming out of it.
Eliminating the fixed exchange.
Leaving the fixed exchange rate. Well, if you have a large economy such that your business cycle is not tied to any other country's business cycle, and you have a central bank that can successfully lean against the wind and kind of stabilize your business cycle, then it's conceivable. I'm pretty skeptical about the ability of central banks to actually stabilize as opposed to add more noise to the economy. I think the track record isn't all that good. It's not because they're incompetent, but it's just too difficult a job. And it's better for them to commit to something. It doesn't have to be a fixed exchange rate, but something that makes their behavior more constrained and predictable. Yeah, so for large, sort of self-contained economies, maybe a fixed exchange rate is not the most appropriate thing.
What is the current monetary policy? What is the current monetary policy available right now?
Sorry?
What is the current monetary policy available?
Available.
Only those three?
Well, the most practical, the one that is most used.
So you basically, the sort of most basic choice, if you have a central bank, is do you give it explicit instructions, follow this rule, or do you say, you guys are smart, do whatever you like? In the United States, that's what we say. Do whatever you like. I think it's a mistake. But in most places, or many places, there's some kind of rule. And it's either a fixed exchange rate, or in some countries, it's an inflation target. That would be another way to give the central bank something to aim at, rather than just make it up as they go along.
Okay, that's it. Dr. White, let's give him a round of applause. Dr. White, I was hoping that we would spend more time. I said it would be short, but I didn't know it was going to be very short. Because I was there writing away, trying to get some of that information down. But coming right now is a student, econ student, Mr. Perry, to give a vote of thanks. Parish, sir. Before we go, you'd like to...
Yeah, I have one more question. All right. If you want to get back to that whole thing of standardizing, exchange for gold instead of other countries, output essentially, that's what money is worth, right?
Right.
What about the school of thought, the libertarianism, that advocates for zero government interference and market regulates itself? If that happens, then your economy is based on just what output is. How do you then go back to standardizing for something like gold? Wouldn't the country really be operating on the output of individual firms? I mean, do the two mesh?
Okay, so the question is, if you go back to a system in which the government is not managing money, what are you depending on? Are you vulnerable to fluctuations in the output? You mean the output of the gold mining industry?
No, because originally started off with gold. That was made that the standard, right? So I'm saying now, and the government said, these are the rules by which we want to standardize it. And so you take the government out of that. Now,
okay. No, so my view is that's not how standardization comes about. Standardization comes about through market forces. People want to standardize, right? You want your computer to be able to share information with other computers. You want your phone to be able to call other phones. You want your money to be accepted by other people. I mean, that's what it's for, to be able to buy stuff from them. So there's a tendency for people to want their money to be standardized with other people. You want to adopt the money that other people are using, because then you get more trading partners. So I don't think standardization has to be imposed. I think it arises naturally.
So the only thing that would ever come into play is just gold and money. Nothing else would ever affect it.
Well, if there's another difficult question, which I thought you were asking, but I'm glad you're not, which is if you wanted to go back to a gold standard, how would you do it? There's a difficult sort of re-entry problem. But if we sort of put that aside and say, let's assume we're stuck with fiat money, the question is how do we control it so it gives the best results? So I think something like giving the central bank explicit inflation targets is a good idea in the large countries, and tying to the most reliable trading partner is good advice in small countries that are trade dependent, and sort of gain more by being a member of a bigger community, right? Having the same money as their trading partners.
Okay, Mr. Parrish.
We at College of The Bahamas Academics would like to thank you, Dr. White, for taking the time out of your busy schedule and providing us with an insightful presentation on monetary policy. The knowledge that we have obtained here today will not only aid us in the economics courses now, also in life outside the classroom. We hope that you really enjoy the remainder of this thing.
Thank you very much.